Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on integrating the report designer control with the React Boilerplate application to create a report. You need to set the service URL to render the report designer control in the React Boilerplate application. This API is used to interact with the server-side report processing. Let's start by setting up a new React Boilerplate app in Visual Studio Code and adding the report designer control to it. Make sure that your development environment has the following: Node.js version 8 or newer, and NPM version 3 or newer. Next, I download the React Boilerplate application. On the documentation page, I click this link to download the application. Once the application is downloaded, I extract it and open the root folder in the command prompt. Next, I install the necessary package by running this command. Next, I install the Bold Reports React library and create React class, which installs all the dependency packages for creating an RDL report in the React Boilerplate application. Next, I open the root folder in Visual Studio Code. I add the script reference. Bold Reports needs jQuery, React, create React class, and React DOM objects to render React components. For that, I need to import them and assign them to the window object. I create a new file in the src folder and name it globals.js. I copy the code from the documentation and add it to the globals.js file. Next, I open the app.js file and reference the globals.js file. Then, to add the script file reference to the application, I open the index.html file from the public folder, copy the scripts from the documentation, and add them to the head tag. Since Bold Reports uses cur type files, I provide the needed support to load such file types in the Webpack URL loader plugin. I open the webpack.base.babel.js file from the internal/webpack folder. Then, I include the cur reference in the test object. Next, to add the report designer control, I open the app.js file from the app folder. I copy the necessary scripts from the documentation and add them to the app.js file. I declare the variable for the designer style. The designer style variable is used to store the height and width of the report designer. Next, I remove the provider tag from the React DOM.render object and add the dev element, which acts as a container for the report designer. The ID acts as a unique name for the container. The service URL is required to perform API actions. You can see how to create the standalone web API service in the ASP.NET Core or ASP.NET platform in a video I have linked in the description. Okay, let me add the service URL. Now, everything is ready to render the report. I'll run the application. I open the command prompt and run this command. It will launch the application in the default browser at the URL. You can see that the report designer is loaded in the browser. Here I can add some report items and save the report locally. In this video, I have shown you how to add the report designer component to a React Boilerplate application to create a report. If you found this video useful, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.